Hello and welcome to Rosberry Crafts, my YouTube channel where I share all my crafty adventures. Today is February 29th, 2024, and this is episode 89. My name is Roz and I live in Lake Country, British Columbia, Canada, with my husband and my two kids who are 13 and 12. Today for you, I am going to go through all of my works in progress, but I don't have any finished objects to show you, nor am I currently wearing anything hand knit. That's not true. I am wearing hand knit socks because it's still winter. There's been snow this week, so I'm still wearing hand knit socks. It was below zero for like 24 hours, and now it's +9. So it's that in between kind of like full winter and full spring where it's just gross. It's just gross out. I'm trying a new lighting setup today. I do not like the overhead lights, which is why I'm pointing up. So I have an extra ring light to try and wash out any shadows from the overhead light. However, I've noticed that it's flickering. Hopefully that's not coming through the video and you guys are just seeing, you know, a nice beautiful video of all my works in progress. I've worked a tiny bit on all of them, so buckle up. Here we go. Oh, before I forget, I wanted to mention that I do have my 100th episode coming up, and I'm going to have a special guest. My husband is going to come on and answer some of your questions. I'm going to come up with a little bit of a quiz for him as well, and then you're welcome to ask me any questions or him about, you know, life in general or knitting related things. Maybe he'll show progress on his knitting project. Probably not. And if I can convince her, maybe I will also have Taylor on. That's my daughter who's 12. And you can see some of the things that she's been working on. Not very many yarn related things, but you know, she's been crafting as usual, as 12-year-olds do. Let's get into it, shall we? What am I working on? First up is the Bankhead hat by Susie Gourlay. This is a hat pattern that I have knit quite a few for, and just to have hats in my ready to gift bin. So I'm working on this orange one. I think I've knit 2 rounds since I showed you last, but yeah. The cream color is Loops and Thread Impeccable Tweed in the Aran Tweed colorway. And I have used all of this up now. I have none left. And the orange is Loops and Thread Impeccable in the pumpkin colorway. It's not super, super bright orange. It is definitely a pumpkin color. I don't know. That's kind of more close to it. But I mean, it's an orange. It's orange. So yeah, I probably have enough for one more hat after I finish this one, but it's kind of my plan just to have a hat on the go. It's great for movie theater knitting or TV watching or whatever when I don't really need to pay attention, but I would like to be knitting. So that is it for my Bankhead hat. My other hat, I put these really far away for some reason, is what I'm calling my Shipwreck Musselburgh. Musselburgh is a pattern from your Sol de Tigre, and it is a double layer thick hat. And of course, I'm in the middle of a row. I have this in my little dumpling, what I call my dumpling bag, and this is my on-the-go knitting. It lives in my purse, and I made like 2 centimeters progress. So yeah, just while I'm waiting for, you know, children at different things or in line at something, I don't know, it's just in my purse. So just keep puttering away on it. I've got many, many, many inches to go because basically I've done the crown and then you knit the hat and then you knit the other hat and then you knit the crown and then you fold it out in on itself and you have a hat. This yarn is some, what is it? Yarn Love, Joan of Arc in the Shipwreck colorway. And I've had this in my stash forever, and I think it's going to make a nice spring hat. It's got some different fibers in it that I can't remember at the moment, but I think it's a wool blend anyway. So, nice light hat for spring. Next up are some socks that I started. So Nancy Wheeler is Knit Sip Happy. She has a YouTube channel and she designs sock patterns. And she is having a knit along. I don't know if I think I did maybe 1 or 2 rows on this, but not really much. But they're beautiful and I love them. These are the Hexy Diamond Socks by Nancy Wheeler. And it will make a beautiful kind of cabled pattern with some pearl texture. And so I thought this red would be really nice, not too busy to show off that kind of texture pattern. This is Cascade Heritage Paints in the color 9926. It's a lovely deep red. And yeah, I'm gonna have to put that one somewhere so I remember to work on it because I think I cleaned up on the weekend or maybe on Monday and then didn't do it. Oh dear. Last up is my Choose Your Own Adventure mystery knit along. If you are still participating in this and you have not gotten through to clue 6, then and you don't want to be spoiled, you can move on to the next section. If you want to see my progress, stick around. And I put this way far away. All right, we're gonna go right from the beginning. Oh boy. So this start at the beginning. This is the Choose Your Own Adventure shawl mystery knit along from the Northern Knits podcast. It is under Jocelyn's name on Ravelry though, if you're looking for it, Jocelyn Douglas. They have a YouTube channel as well. And then this pattern is you pick, you answer questions which are somewhat D&D related, but also there's a lot of just fun questions in there too. And then based on what you answer, you're either more like Jocelyn or more like Diana, and then you do the clue that is, each of them have their own clue. So for the first clue, I was Diana. It's this beautiful slip stitch pattern. And then you do like a little transition section, and then I was Jocelyn for this one, and we have a lovely lace transition. And then I was Jocelyn, oh, and more of my hair everywhere. I was Jocelyn for this one, texture pattern, and then the transition. And now we're getting into some of the more darker yarns. This is really hard to see, but there is a beautiful lace pattern in here. And I'm excited to see how that's going to block out. And now I have finished the transition and I have moved. I am in like 4 rows in to the next section. So clue 5 is actually a rest week where you could catch up on the clues. I am way behind. This started in January, so that's fine. I'm fine with whatever time I finish it, but I did want to warn you guys that I am working on it. So, tangled. But yeah, look at this deep, deep purple black color. And so I'm on color 5 of 6, and this yarn is Fireweed Fiber Co. Sweet Pea Sock in her Dreams of Winter light colorway. And let's see if I can pull I can hold up the last 2. So this is the one I'm working on currently. You can see that deep purple color. It still has a little bit of lighter gray in there, and then the last one is fully saturated. There's definitely variegation in there. Yeah, you're seeing it. But that is going to be beautiful. Okay, so I think that is everything I wanted to say about that. I've seen pictures of a few of the finished objects, and they are blankets. They are wearable blankets, and I am so excited. Yeah, I'm just going to wrap this around my neck 5 times and snuggle right into it. And then, of course, spring will come, so I won't need that anymore. Let's move on to chatter. Don't have any stash updates this week, and other than the Hexy socks, I'm not really participating in any big knit-alongs or anything at the moment. And you know what? It's kind of nice just to be working on whatever I feel like working on, and yeah, just enjoying it. And I really don't know what else to talk about. I look back in my photos for the week and it's just been like a regular week around here. Kids have been busy, I've been busy, you know, just regular stuff happening. So I don't really have much to report. I hope that you guys are enjoying the interview series that I've been putting up. And I've got another one scheduled for this week. So I've been putting them out on Tuesday, and then my regular podcasts go out on Friday nights, Pacific time, generally. Sometimes, you know, my Fridays get busy, and today is actually a Thursday. So because that's when I could record. Cooper has an orthodontics appointment tomorrow, so I won't be able to record tomorrow. So, you know, it's just how life goes sometimes. But you will be seeing this on a Friday, so we'll call that good. And then Tuesdays, I've been putting out the interviews when I have them. You know, I have a couple kind of in the pipeline right now, and we'll see if that continues or if that kind of, you know, ebbs and flows, and that's okay too. I think that's really all I have to talk about this week. A really short episode, and we'll see you guys again next time. Bye.